Good morning.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
You don't need any
My
introduction.
name is Kasmuel, but I will introduce myself either way.
Okay.
Yeah.
But tell us, you're here in Queer. How do you
Yes.
find it so far?
Quer is beautiful. I love the weather here. I love the people at Quer. I love coming to Quer a lot of times. But today we're here for a very special citizens' assembly where the main focus is justice for the victims. And these are not just victims of acts of God or accidents. These are very specific victims, victims of police brutality. And we'll be spending the whole day discussing ways in which we can curb this cancer that is police brutality in our country. We hope that you can join us. Find your way to the
LRC.
LRC.
Yeah, Learning
to the
Resource Center.
Learning Resource Center Auditorium. If
Exactly.
you're around Rongai, Karen area, Kangundo Road, whatever, please make your way to Kwea for the Citizens Assembly. See you there.
Nice. And I just saw you actually with Rex's mother.
Right.
I mean, it must feel like you being on the street, the same place that they took Rex's life. I mean, it must be taking a toll on you
It was
dealing.
heartbreaking. It was heartbreaking because I shared breakfast with Rex's mom.
Yeah.
And that was... It was quite something because yesterday we were on the streets for people like Rex. Because remember, they mattered Rex first. And it was confusing.
Yeah.
I urge each and every young person to stand up for their rights. I urge each and every young
Absolutely.
person don't get the fatigue. We're just 1 month in. The Mau Mau rebellion took 8 years. The civic resistance and civic rights movements in America took way many more years.
Yeah.
But do not give up the fight. And it's going to be well. I know it's going to be well because we will drain this swamp and we will fix this together.
Absolutely.
Right.
What pushes you, man? I mean, it must be challenging sometimes. They're running battles, dodging bullets, and it's not that easy. It's not, sometimes you get home and you hear all this negative news about people getting kidnapped, people getting killed. I mean, it must have taken a toll on you. Where do you find that strength to keep on pushing?
Absolutely, I can't lie that it does not take a toll. It does take an absolute toll on you, and especially on your psyche. But I honestly do not know what has been pushing me. I found myself navigating this through the support of my friends, through the remembrance of the people who lost their lives in the streets while fighting for this life that we get to enjoy freely, and just in pursuit of a better Kenya.
Yeah.
It's gotten to the point where for me it feels like it's something bigger than myself. So while my body, my heart, my soul could be disgruntled and I could be feeling a bit low, there's something bigger, and that's the country. That's what's been inspiring me, and so that's what I have for a push. I have loving friends, I have such a wholesome support system, but also more importantly, the blood that this awful government has shed.
And
for
lastly,
you.
how important is civic education?
It's absolutely important.
Yeah.
Because without it, people will not know what it is that we do on the streets when we go there, when we say we want to demonstrate every Tuesday and Thursday. Without civic education, the police force cannot be transformed into a police service. Without civic education, we will not be able to vote in the right members of parliament or presidents or leaders, really. Public servants. Leaders is a bit less of this political class, but servants. We will find less of those if we do not educate if we don't do civic education. And that's why when I find time, I walk into the streets and we talk to people, we tell them this is what we're doing. It's not just about people knowing us, it's about us figuring out what is right and best for this country. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you for your time, good sir.